Hi, Hive fans, and welcome to 2021 Hive Online live stream of the 2021 BoardSpace Open. I'm starting a little bit early. There's a game already going on, a match between Naya and Drike, and they did not post when the time according to GMT, so I wasn't certain when they were starting. They've already actually started. This is the first game of this match. This is an important one because Drike and Naya are both tied with 8 points. 8 points is the current cutoff after 3 rounds. 3 rounds left to go, so 6 rounds total. So this is critical. The winner of this match, if there's a clear winner, will definitely fall into the top 12. If they draw the match, then they'll be right there in the running for that final spot. So let's take a quick glance at what's going on here. And the match we're expecting to start in about 15 minutes is Ted the Bear against S-Keeper 86. So let's see what's going on here. Both players have their pillbugs in. It looks like white might have already qualified for the win. Yes, the white beetle has already covered the black pillbug. So white has qualified for the win if white can come up with a method to get the attackers into place. So it's Drike's turn right now. Let's look at the ant game. Black has one free mosquito, but if you notice, the mosquito only has grasshopper power. White has one free ant here, an ant pin there. The mosquito is in a bidirectional pin here, fairly well taken care of, and white has one ant in reserve. So while we're waiting for Ted the Bear and S-Keeper 86, we're watching this game. We got started a little early. So it's white's turn. White attacks with the ladybug. Oh, maybe not. So this is an interesting game already. White is definitely on the attack. The black queen has 2 defenders, but neither one of them are very good defenders. That was an excellent move by the white ladybug. Notice what that does is it traps both the spider and the ant in place. So if the black queen continues attempting to escape, it'll leave a whole slew of black bugs in its wake. So it will be interesting to see what white is going to do to keep this attack going. Many times when creating a ring, it's a serious disadvantage because making a ring, if your opponent has bugs that are free, could be a very serious situation. If you notice in this position, the only 2 bugs that are free to move are the black queen and the black ant. The black ant is trapped, can only move inward. The black queen, of course, can escape, but if the black queen escapes, it's going to leave a slew of black bugs pinned, including both of these ants. Black could break the ring. So Naya brings the black grasshopper in. and the one black ant that's freed is moving out. Excuse me. Welcome. We've got 3 viewers on. If you'd like to make a comment, leave a comment on the YouTube channel and let me know where you're from, if this is your first time or if you're a repeat viewer. Of course, I have the BoardSpace lobby open over here on the left, watching for the other players that will be coming in. The black ant jumped out and pinned the white ant. Black wants to keep the white ants immobile if at all possible. So let's see so white shifts over with the ladybug, which notice if ladybug sits into the fill here, it frees the white mosquito and gives it ant power. So I'm going to predict that white is going to probably use the mosquito to pin the black ant over here. Nope, he brings in another ant. And that allowed the black ant to pin both of these bugs. Now, it will be interesting, of course, in a game with the pill bug in place, one must qualify for the win. That's a term that Joe Schultz coined in his book, in his book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, because you cannot win as long as the pill bug is defending the queen and can warp the queen away. So getting one of your bugs in place where you can neutralize the opposing pill bug is critical. I'm continuing to watching for Ted the Bear and S-Keeper 86. Neither of them have entered the lobby yet, about 9 minutes away from when they're scheduled to play. One interesting comment here is because white allowed black to pin the white ant and the white ladybug, if the white mosquito moves away, the black mosquito can jump in and immediately gain ant power from the black ant. Previously, before the placement of the white ant, if the black mosquito had jumped in, the white ladybug would have been free and could jump out, leaving the black mosquito pinned. So unfortunately, this white ant placement was not a good one. And of course, white brings in the second beetle, which he should be able to climb atop the hive. If black elects to pin the beetle with the one free ant, it would negate the damage done by this white ant getting pinned up against the ladybug. Tim Hine from Stockton-on-Tees, England. Thanks for joining me. I remember you were in the last time, so thanks. Welcome, Tim. I hope it's a beautiful spring day or getting evening in England. One of the very basic tactics that most Hive players learn fairly quickly is the pin replacement. Notice the black grasshopper, by being placed here, can jump over, keeping the pin on the white ant, allowing the black ant to be mobile. And the white beetle climbs up. And black finishes the pin replacement. The question will be, will white be able to do that? One of the basic tactics also in both classic Hive and with tournament Hive is the hop around. This grasshopper only has one movement right now, which is down this direction. Can this white grasshopper, by way of a hop around, gain access to one of the kill spots? Here comes the black beetle. Black is looking to qualify for the win by getting the second black beetle up atop the white queen. Notice how the black beetle is placed in such a way that the white spider cannot pin it. White has to be very careful here because one might think that you could warp the spider in, freeing the ant, but that would create a bridge for the black beetle to cross, and you have to be very careful about creating a bridge. And I haven't been noticing yet. I'm going to ask Tim a question. Tim, am I loud enough, or should I raise my volume a bit? We've got some visitors joining. We have Confuddled, Hawk81, Milo F, all in the room watching as well. OBS just told me that I lost connection for a minute, so hopefully I'll be back on here shortly. I think my volume should be pretty good. I'm going to shrink this down just a tad. Now we're at a point where we have to be very careful because white has the potential of running out of bugs. One must always, both attacking and defending, constantly be concerned about bug counting. Do I have enough bugs that I can win? Does my opponent have enough bugs that he or she can win? So white needs 3, has 1 in reserve if the white spider can get to somewhere. Again, using the black grasshopper as a potential pin replacement. The spider jumping in, the danger with that is it does create a potential bridge, but it did free the white ant. So white elected to keep the black mosquito pinned rather than attack. SKeeper86 has joined the lobby. So we'll be watching for the Ted the Bear. His opponent's coming in shortly as well. Now what's going to happen here is, oh, okay, white mosquito climbs up. If black attacks with the ladybug, okay, can attack right there. So let's do a quick count here to see, can white develop enough bugs to win? The danger, thanks Tim, the danger is, of course, this black beetle. Notice I mentioned a little bit ago about a hop around. This ladybug move actually freed this black ant as well. The grasshopper can go from here to here to here and fill a kill spot. Then this ant could fill this kill spot, and the pill bug would still be in a defending position. So let's see what's been happening. So the white spider warped away. The black ant goes out to pin the white spider, which pins it in it. This is a true pin in the kill spot. The white pill bug moves out. The pill bug now has become a proximity pill bug. Notice the pill bug is 2 spaces away from the queen, but it controls both of these spots here and here. Now the white pill bug can move back in because there's no black bug immediately threatening to take the kill shot here. And now there's nothing to stop the white queen from being warped away. I turned my video off for just a minute to put on my "Do you play Hive like a champion? I do" face mask, which can be purchased at my Cafe Press store. Of course, you can't hear me that well with my face mask on. But do you play Hive like a champion? I do. Face mask available in blue, gray, and tan. Available in my Cafe Press store. There's a link down below. I just recently changed internet providers. I'm supposed to be getting much faster upload and download speeds with my new internet provider. We'll see how well that goes. If it changes, because it noticed in my, as I'm watching my YouTube output here, it's looking like I'm having a little bit of streaming issues. I'll have to check into that. I'm still very, very much a rookie when it comes to doing these live streams and handling this situation. So back to the game. We never have paid attention to the timing situation. The timing is 0 plus 10, which means that if you use 10 more minutes than your opponent, then your opponent can declare a win on time. There's not a situation here. Naya's about 4 minutes. And am I having a problem here? I don't know. Am I not streaming? Technical difficulties, it seems like, so bear with me a minute. So the black beetle has, and let's see what's happened while we were gone. Keeper 86 is in the lobby waiting for Ted the Bear. Looks like Ted the Bear is being a little late. The question will be, does white have enough bugs to execute a victory? Or does black have enough bugs to execute a victory? Black is in a partial shutout right now. It looks like the only 2 bugs available are the 2 grasshoppers. Now that was a forced move. White keeps the black mosquito pinned, and now the black grasshopper is forced to move. The question will be, does white have the ability to get enough bugs in place to win? Can do a little bit of a not so typical hop around by moving the white ant to this spot. Then this grasshopper could jump over into a kill spot. So the question will be, will white be able to force a victory here? Big advantage for white is the fact he's got three white ants free. Both his beetles and his mosquito are atop the hive. So black's only two mobile bugs are the grasshopper and the spider. This is one of the things that highlights the difference between a top level Hive player and a beginner or a medium level Hive player, is the ability in situations like this to come up with a plan in an in-game situation. One of the interesting things about Hive compared to chess is chess, as the game progresses, as pieces get captured and removed, this game gets simpler and simpler. But with no piece removal in Hive, all the pieces stay on the board. So you don't have that scenario. White also is in a good position to be able to do put his opponent in bug swing. Ants can move and force the opponent to move if needed. Of course, one consideration is that anything that black does to attack allows the white pill bug to warp the queen away. That's always a consideration because black has not qualified for the win. That will be interesting to see. It is interesting when you're watching, because there's no you touch it, you move it rule in Hive being played online. We actually get to see what black is thinking. So black used the pill bug to warp the grasshopper to there. Could very well be thinking about moving the pill bug back into defensive position. But the big advantage that white has here is with 3 mobile ants, white's winning the mobility game big time. White wastes the tempo, forcing black to move again. Nope. One interesting thing about the black grasshopper movement to here is it now allows the white grasshopper to jump to here and free the white ladybug. And of course, the white ladybug is much more versatile in a closed-in attacking position. The Devourer of Pancake. Hello from Costa Rica. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Of course, in my book, Play Hive Like a Champion, one of the chapters is entitled Beginner's Mistakes. And one of the beginner's mistakes is allowing oneself to be shut out. So every move that black examines has to ask the question, is there a way that white could shut black out after that move? And there are many of these that the answer to that is yes. Particularly with the two white ants being mobile. If white beetle takes advantage of that opportunity to abandon the black beetle and move toward attacking position. And of course, in a situation like this, if it were me, what I would do is warp the beetle away. Yep, and now the white spider can pin it. Interesting. Without looking at it very carefully, I might have pinned it with the spider, but this actually leaves the ant mobile. So now the spider can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nope, cannot get into a kill spot. Jumping to either one of these places makes a ring. And as we mentioned earlier, if the white grasshopper does that, I guess I need to turn my little mouse wheel off when I'm by the white grasshopper jumping into there freed the black ladybug. And now black has been shut out. So now the question is, can white maneuver pieces around to get enough pieces in position to win? So white needs to fill 5 spots. So in theory, he has enough bugs to do it. He's got 3 mobile ants and the 2 beetles atop the hive. Making good use of his last spider, he places the pin on the black beetle, and now the white mosquito can move forward. So it looks like he's going to be able to do it. Looks like he has a plan. Either white ant can attack to there, and then it's beetle, beetle, mosquito. And let's take a look. We have S-Keeper 86 in the lobby, but his opponent, Ted the Bear, is not. We have another match that's scheduled to start in about 10 minutes, which is Lean Rascal versus Irel Duke, so we'll see if they're going to play or not. Okay, that's very interesting because that forces the black grasshopper. Oh, no, he's got multiple options here with the formation of the ring. But in any situation, it's going to be beetle, beetle, mosquito. Because black does not have enough bugs to even threaten to win. So well played, Naya. Naya has won the first of the 2 games in this match. Of course, in the BoardSpace Open, it's a 6-round Swiss system tournament. Each round, the players play 2 games. 1 game as white, 1 game as black. All the games are a tournament hive, which include all 3 expansions, Mosquito, Ladybug, and Pillbug, and the tournament opening rule. Most of you are familiar with the tournament opening rule. The tournament opening rule disallows the queen being played as first bug by either player. Discovered that without that rule, there can be a lot of draws. Now, can black threaten that spot there? And the answer is yes. He makes the ring and doesn't stop the black ant from sliding across. So whichever way white attacks, white has to attack this spot. Because if white attacks this spot, the black ant just slides across. Of course, white could play it. I don't know if it would be playing safe or not if the white queen is warped out to here. Black does not have a bug available to take the kill shot. Or even if the white mosquito attacked, this is the black pill bug under there. The black pill bug does not have a way to get a bug into that spot. I always recommend players play all the way to the end, even when it seems hopeless, for 2 reasons. Reason 1 is your opponent may make a mistake. I've done it on both sides. Reason 2 is if you see how your opponent executes the victory, you can use that as a learning experience. So he used another technique. He warped the black ant out of a kill spot. And of course, if the black ant moves to here, white immediately takes the kill shot. Black ant moves to there, then white can warp the queen out, get her out of danger that direction. Just white missed the opportunity to put black away in 2 moves. And again, white can just continue on with the attack, but he takes the opportunity and playing a little on the safe side, although extending the game longer than it needs to be. Well, 3:30 has come and gone, and S-Keeper 86's opponent did not show up. The other game that we should have be starting shortly is Lean Rascal versus Irel Duke. So this one is over. We're just waiting for white to figure out a way to do it. Get the black grasshopper. Move to the final white liberty in 3 moves. Well, the white was never the answer of the devourer of pancakes from Costa Rica. Black was never threatening to win as long as the white pillbug were there, because the white pillbug could always just warp the white queen away. But white taking the final 2 shots with the beetle and the mosquito, he could have done that quite a while ago. So game 1 went to Naya. We're going to close this window for a second, waiting for the next game to start. Let's take a look at the standings after round 3 in the BoardSpace Open. Pumpkins led with 11. Indust, Niles, Ringersall, that's me, and Sturek were tied for second with 10. There were 3 players with 9, Coal Lover, Frasco 92, and S-Keeper 86. How to shut those notifications off. And then a bunch of players tied for 8 at 8 points. Of course, the top 12 continue on, get invitations to the World Championship. Hi, Sarah from Devon, England. That was after 3 rounds. Now let's take a look at what it shows after going into today with 4 rounds. Get this open. Going into today with part of round 4 played, Indus won his 4th round game and took over the lead with 14 points. Pupkin had a draw in round 4, went to 13. Sturek a draw at 12. Samo 5, Mach 3 Racer, and Rob 5309 all won. So they're at 12, 12, 12, and 11. So they're the top 6 spots. Niles and I are playing sometime tomorrow. Detweil, Jonas K, and Axe Hands all have finished their match and have climbed up to 10 points. And so right now, the 12th spot is tied with 9 points each. Of course, those with 8 points will, if they draw, will end up with 10. If they win, will end up with 12. So it looks like at the end of 4 rounds, it's going to be 10 points or higher will be the top 12. So it should be very exciting these last few rounds. We're in the middle of the 4th round. We have 2 rounds following this one. So let's take a look if they're going to be playing again. I don't know why I'm not able to open room 13. It says launching, so I guess we'll have to wait. And if you'd like to help support the channel, help keep the lights on here, you can buy me a coffee. I just put a note up. There's a link down in the description as well. Buymeacoffee.com. If you'd like to, that would be great. I don't know why we're not able to get into room 13. Let me just open another room. For whatever reason. I'll run down to review room 80. Yep, I can open that room, no problem. I don't know why I can't get into room 13. So just in case there's an issue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the BoardSpace lobby and reopen. Run my BoardSpace link. Log in. Go take a look at room 13. Nope. So Ted the Bear has shown up, and that was the game that I was initially going to watch. So let's go in and see how Ted the Bear and S-Keeper 86 are doing. Ted the Bear is sitting at 8. S-Keeper 86 is sitting at 9. So this is a critical game. Winner of this match will be in the top 12. So let's take a quick glance at what happened here. We'll go back to the beginning and see. Both players opened with ladybugs. Both players played the queen. S-Keeper chose a Z opening, a Z queen formation. An ant, a pillbug, and a pillbug. Both players played their pillbug in line with the ladybug and queen. Notice white created a beetle factory. It allowed white to get a beetle up. First black ant got pinned. So black has covered the queen and qualified for the win. So is good defensive position of the ladybug, and ladybug can attack. Ladybug is my favorite piece. Ladybug is very, very much at home in those closed-in, tight attacking positions where she can switch immediately from defense to attack, like in a situation like this, can abandon a kill spot and can immediately attack. Now, of course, the black pillbug must do something. The black pillbug must either move away or warp the grasshopper away. Because with that move of the ladybug, white is threatening to win on the move. So black's two choices are warp the grasshopper, which he did. Now, one reason I'm doing a 2-minute delay for broadcasting is just in case either player is watching. Of course, white could attack with the ant, but leaving the pillbug in defensive position. White can cover the pillbug with the mosquito. It'll force black into defending. Otherwise, the white ant would come in and then one of these bugs would take the kill shot. And I totally missed that. I wasn't paying that much attention to the fact that there was a direct drop. Now the black pillbug has to warp the ladybug away. And then when that happens, the white ant will attack. Very good attack by Ted. And of course, even though black has qualified for the win, as we mentioned before, it is necessary to qualify for the win in order to win, but it's not sufficient to qualify for the win. So black has qualified for the win, but is not going to win, barring anything totally unforeseen and mistakes being made by white. Hi, Troy Medler, welcome. We've got a game here, first game of the match between Ted the Bear and S-Keeper 86. Both of them are sitting at 8 points. Very important match because the winner, if there's a winner, the winner will move up in the standings. If there's a draw, they'll both move up, but not quite as much as winning. So winning is important. Seeing the futility of continuing, black fell on his sword and warped in the white grasshopper. So well played, Ted the Bear. So let's go see how Trike and Naya are doing in room 13. So both players have their pill bugs in play. Black is currently ahead on the ant game, has 2 bugs free, where white only has 1. None of the 4 beetles have come in. Both mosquitoes are in place. One of them, the white mosquito, is in place possibly to do a pill bug harassment. Black mosquito pinning the white ant has a very good opportunity that if a beetle comes in, the black mosquito will be able to immediately attack the beetle and threaten to climb up. So Ted the Bear asked in the lobby, is it just 2 games we play? And the answer to that is yes. Each match in the BoardSpace Open is a 2-game match, each player playing white once. An ambiguous spider, the spider can either do a pin replacement or attack. And this is one of the situations you always want to look at, is looking for opportunities to get your beetles into the game and atop the hive. By self-pinning the white ant, white does not have any ants free. So if a beetle were to be spawned right now, the beetle could not be stopped from climbing atop the hive. So which way is white going to go with the spider? Is white going to attack, or is white going to do the pin replacement? Of course, the black spider is threatening to pin down the white queen and give spawn points for black beetles. We've got 11 people watching right now. Welcome. Glad to have you all. Thanks for watching. So white elected to attack with the spider. So now what is black going to do? The black spider could go back and pin the white spider, so the white cannot use it as a spawn point, or the black spider could continue by attacking the white queen. Or black could be thinking about getting a beetle in place. We'll see. As always, in a game of Tournament Hive, beetles are critical, because the most common way of qualifying for the win is getting a beetle up and covering either the queen so she cannot be warped away, or the pill bug so the pill bug does not have the power to warp anything away. So black elects to attack the queen. And of course, what that does as well is it gives spawn points near the queen. It also removes all the possibilities of white beetles spawning by the white queen in a defensive position. Other thing that black is doing a very good job of controlling the spots where white can spawn. By spawning there, it does two things. It, of course, threatens to move in with the beetle, but it also anchors the white spider in place so the black pill bug cannot warp the white spider away. So now the question is black going? Yes, black is going to pin it. Pin the black mosquito so it cannot be used defending against beetles. Now this is where a complex bug count can occur. The question is, if it becomes a race, who's going to win? So let's look at black. If the black beetle goes 1, 2, direct drop 3, 4, ant move in 5, beetle take the kill shot 6. So how about white? 1, 2. It's not quite that easy. 1, 2. We've got to get, white has to get a bug to with a line of attack to this spot here, an angle of attack to this spot. So black is relatively easy on the count. White, however, is a little bit more complex. If white climbs with the beetle as 1, now black is threatening 2 direct drops, but has qualified for the win. Oh, that's interesting. If white elects to do that, no, white White has to cover the pill bug. So black has 1, 2, 3, 4. White still has the ladybug and another ant. So white has to bring in another bug. And it needs to be a bug that has a line of attack to this spot here, which means only the ladybug, because there's no easy way to get a grasshopper to that spot. So it's going to be a race in this one. Let's see. Time is no issue. They're both at a little over 8 minutes. So black is three moves from winning. A direct drop, the ant attack here. The other option he could do is, yep. It has to come in with a line of attack to this spot. Now, one very interesting observation here is, this is one of the things to always consider. This black ant is pinning the white beetle. In a long-term scenario, releasing the pin on the beetle would be bad, but the beetle does not have a quick means of attack. So this black ant could, in theory, be used. But of course, black is looking at another direct drop spot here. Oops. Keep doing that. Sorry about that. I don't see any other way to continue the attack without bringing the ladybug in, because this is the critical spot. And the only space the ladybug could come in that can gain access to that spot is there. And so that's what he did. That'll be interesting. I keep doing that. I wish I could figure out how to stop doing that. So white attacks. Black has to pin the ladybug. Obviously, if black doesn't pin the ladybug takes the kill shot. If black pins the ladybug, black would need to pin the ladybug with this ant. If black pins the ladybug with this ant or that ant, then the white beetle moves forward, and neither of these two bugs can be warped away. Very, very interesting play here. Notice this elbow pin is critical because otherwise a white grasshopper can come into that spot. So now the black ant can attack because this beetle is too far away to win. So white may need to be playing some defense here. So yep, white has to play some defense here. Because now black's threat is the black ant to here, and the beetle takes the kill shot. So the only way you can stop that, there's two ways to stop that. One is to place a block on this space, moving the ant over to there. The second way to do it might be able to, if one does a ring. Of course, that frees the ladybug. Okay, forming the ring does not work, because if you form the ring, the ladybug moves to there, and nothing can be warped away. So the only defense that I can see is the white ant shifting to here. But then the black grasshopper comes in. So let's say then the beetle moves forward. Yeah, see, that block was my initial spot, but I don't think that's going to work. Because then a grasshopper can come in either here or here. And once this spot is filled, then the black beetle takes the kill shot. Yep, very good. Very nice game, Naya. It all comes down to no white bug with a line of attack to that spot right there. It'll be interesting to go back and look at this one and see if white had a chance, if the white beetle moved forward. Appreciate you all staying with me this long. We've been going, let's see, we are at 1 hour and 19 minutes. Yep, I think it's over. White pins the grasshopper. The black ant attacks. And of course, this white ladybug is no longer threatening to win. So this ant could attack. Just shows the complexity when you have pillbug and mosquito. The white beetle moving forward too late. Now there's no way to stop the black beetle from taking the kill shot. Good game, Naya. So let's quickly switch over and see what's going on with the other game, Ted the Bear and S-Keeper 86. Well, we've got Irel Duke and Lean Rascal in the lobby playing as well. So let's go take a look at Irel Duke and Lean Rascal. Let's see where they are right now. Irel Duke is sitting at 4 points. Lean Rascal and Irel Duke are both sitting at 4 points. With 3 matches to go, in theory, they could move forward, advance up the standings. So let's take a quick look at how they're doing. So black is qualified for the win by covering the white queen. Go back a few moves. Black qualified by getting the mosquito up and putting the direct drop spot right there. White gets the beetle up. Timing, they're both at a little over 7 minutes, so time is not an issue. Irel Duke continues his march forward with the beetle. Ah. Going all out here. White ladybug attacks. Of course, when the queens are this close, they're only one space between them, you're in danger of a draw, so you have to be very careful about that when you're attacking. That's very interesting. Okay. That ladybug move gives the white mosquito ladybug power as well. So if the black grasshopper attacks, then the white mosquito could jump in. Then it would be interesting to see if the question would be if now if okay, now if black is continuing to fight for the win, he could, nope, decided to take the draw. So Irel Duke and Lean Rascal drew their first game. Let's go take a look at who else is playing. Back to 13. Interesting world map here, scattered across the US and a bunch in Europe. So let's go to 13. Oh, they're reviewing. So let's go take a look in the review room and see what's been going on today. Oh, so Lean Rascal and Irel Duke. Irel Duke won the first one, and then a draw for the second one. Naya won the first one between Drike and Naya. Naya won the second one. Ted the Bear won the first one. S-Keeper won the first one. Ted the Bear won the second one. So it looks like I think that all the matches are done for today. Now, one match later, it was announced at 8 p.m. Didn't say whether that was 8 p.m. GMT or 8 p.m. local time. Both Judoka Kill and True J are both in Central Time Zone in the U.S. So that is 7 p.m. my time, is about 2.5 hours away. So we're not going to be doing that one live streaming. But we had some great matches here this afternoon. Been on for almost an hour and a half. I appreciate you all staying with me this long. And of course, again, if you want to support the channel financially, the best way you can do it is purchase my book, which is Play Hive Like a Champion. Link is down below in the comments. Also, if you'd like to, you can go to buy me a coffee and make a small cash donation to help support the channel. And also, if you are watching this live, you can click the little dollar bill down at the bottom where you put your comments in. You can actually do I forget what they call it. It is a SuperChat. Make a donation that way as well. We appreciate you all watching. Thank you very much. It looks like our Hive matches for this afternoon are over, and so be watching. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. I am playing a match, my 4th round match, against a player that beat me last year, so I have to be very careful about that one. Or I may just record it and then post the recording later, just in case he decided to watch even with a 2-minute delay. So thanks again for watching this afternoon. We truly appreciate it. This is Randy Ingersoll saying I'm here to help you play Hive like a champion. And of course, if you're in an area where you're still wearing masks, which we are still here, do you play Hive like a champion? I do. Link down below to my Cafe Press store, where you can also get the stainless steel water bottles. Do you play Hive like a champion? I do. And of course, my mouse pad is kind of scrungy and dirty because I've been using it, but we also have Do You Play Hive Like a Champion? I Do mouse pads available in my Cafe Press store. So thanks again for watching. I will be signing off. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.